Hey everyone, welcome back to Top 5 Top Best. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today, we're going to talk about the common causes of car shaking that you might have ignored. You know, that annoying vibration that rattles your teeth and makes you think your car's about to fall apart. Don't worry, we've all been there. We're going to go through the most common culprits, and I'm going to give you the straight talk on how to fix them. Let's dive right in. Now, let's talk about wheel alignment. You see, when those wheels aren't pointing in the right direction, your car's fighting itself just to go straight. It's like trying to walk in two different directions at the same time. Ain't gonna end well. You'll feel that shaking in the steering wheel, especially at higher speeds. And don't think you can ignore it, because bad alignment eats your tires alive, and nobody wants to be buying new tires every other week. A good mechanic can align those wheels for you, get you back on track, and save you money in the long run. Ever spin a tire on a car that's up on blocks and it wobbles like crazy? That's an unbalanced tire, and let me tell you, it's not just annoying, it's dangerous. It's like driving on square wheels. That vibration you feel, that's your car trying to tell you something's wrong. Over time, unbalanced tires wear unevenly, just like with bad alignment, and that can lead to a blowout. Luckily, getting your tires balanced is a quick and easy fix at any tire shop. They'll slap some weights on there, spin it up, and you'll be good to go. Your car's suspension. It's like the shock absorbers for your whole vehicle. You got your struts, your shocks, your bushings. All these parts work together to give you a smooth ride and keep your tires glued to the road. But just like everything else, these parts wear out. You'll start to feel every bump in the road. The car might bounce around like a basketball, and you guessed it, you might even feel some shaking. Now, ignoring your suspension is like ignoring a toothache. It's only going to get worse. Eventually, you risk damaging other parts of your car. And that's going to cost you a whole lot more than just fixing the suspension in the first place. Take your car to a trusted mechanic, have them check out the suspension, and if something needs replacing, just bite the bullet and do it. Chapter 4, Engine Problems, the heart of the matter. All right, let's talk about the heart of your car, the engine. When the engine's not happy, your whole car's going to know it. Misfiring cylinders, worn spark plugs, a clogged fuel filter. These can all cause vibrations that you'll feel throughout the vehicle. You see, a car engine, it's all about balance. When one cylinder isn't firing right, it throws the whole rhythm off. It's like a band with a drummer who can't keep time. Now, engine problems can be tricky to diagnose. But if you're feeling a shaking that seems to be coming from the engine bay, especially when you accelerate, don't mess around. Take it to a mechanic you trust and have them check it out. Now, when it comes to safety, your brakes are non-negotiable. If you're feeling shaking or vibrations when you hit the brakes, don't wait another second, get it checked out. One of the most common culprits is warped brake rotors. You see, rotors are those big metal discs that your brake pads clamp down on to stop your car. Over time, with heat and wear, they can warp, meaning they're not perfectly flat anymore. So when you apply the brakes, those warped rotors are like trying to stop a spinning plate with a brick. It's not going to be pretty. Now, worn brake pads can also cause shaking, and those need to be replaced regularly anyway. So bottom line, if your car shakes when you brake, get those brakes checked out by a professional. Let's talk about axles for a minute. Your axles are responsible for transferring power from the engine to the wheels, so they're pretty important. Now, a bent axle or worn CV joints can cause some serious vibrations, especially when you accelerate. Think of it like this. Your axle is like the spine of your car's drivetrain. If the spine's messed up, the whole body's going to feel it. Now, axles usually don't just bend out of nowhere. You might have hit a monster pothole, had a little too much fun off-roading, or maybe your car's just getting up there in miles. Whatever the cause, a bent axle is not something you can ignore. You'll feel that vibration, and it's not going to go away on its own. Take it to a mechanic, get it diagnosed, and get it fixed. Last but not least, let's talk about the transmission. Your transmission is what allows your car to shift gears smoothly. When it's working right, you barely even notice it. But when it's not, oh boy, you'll know it. A failing transmission can cause all sorts of problems, from slipping gears to rough shifting and, yes, even shaking. Now, transmissions are complex beasts, and fixing them ain't cheap. That's why it's so important to stay on top of transmission maintenance. Regular fluid changes and inspections can go a long way in preventing major problems down the road. And there you have it, some common causes of car shaking that you might have ignored. Regular maintenance and timely repairs can keep your car running smoothly and prevent these issues. Remember, a little preventative maintenance can save you a whole lot of headaches and money in the long run. Don't ignore those warning signs. Address them head on, and your car will thank you for it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Top 5 for more automotive tips and advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.